So today, we hit a momentous occasion, guys. This is officially our 99th episode on our feed.
Hey! Thought I'd get some more yelling.
And it only took an accomplishment that only should have taken us a year and a half took us 5 years. So I just want to say, like, how great it is to be here.
Is that real? There's no way that's accurate.
So hypothetically, 52 weeks in a year, so 100 episodes. So you should get there, year and a half.
2 years, yeah. Okay.
2 years at the most.
2 years, yeah.
Also, we started, I feel like, in the September. So, I mean, the first year doesn't really count. And then, all the hiatuses, you moved to Georgia. But through all that, we're here in my kitchen recording the 99th episode.
Wow.
Hey, you bought a house.
I bought in a house. Brian's engaged.
Dick.
Yay.
JB, I got brought on.
Yeah. You got brought on.
You were here, then you left, and you came back.
You got a college degree.
Yeah, I guess. That's cool.
You still don't have a job, but you've got the degree.
Hey, that's the first step.
Yes.
He's paying the bills now. That's what matters.
Are you paying bills?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a bill?
He has school loans to pay, you dink.
Oh, yeah. Those are the worst bills.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
So with that, I thought, what better way to celebrate 99 episodes than an epic, all-out battle between you two, my minions.
Minions?
My
Banana?
I mean, I basically just perform weekly tests on you.
Banana.
I've never even seen that movie.
That's funny.
Think about it. In what other situation would I ever have gotten you to play Star Wars trivia?
Oh, so terribly.
I don't know. I feel like
I think you won.
Well, hold on. Let's reverse this. In what situation would I have gotten you to take shots of Fireball on air?
I was not on that episode.
I know that was probably like our best episode. For
I was thinking we should do
years.
another one like that, but that's another topic for another time.
We'll hold on that. I'm very much.
I'm trying to think
aware of that.
I mean, I've made you buy like 4 or 5 alcohols for Brian, full bottles.
That's true. You've bought.
Yeah, in a $40 30 rack of Lion King.
I forgot about that. We shared that though.
We did, but that was still I rung that up. They're like, all right, $46. I go, fucking Brian.
Regardless, it stands. I mean, I'm sorry. I planned the show. I'm the game master. I mean, I'm more or less the scientist. You guys, my little lab rats.
Again,
so why not
banana?
I mean, you guys want to make JB? I'm glad to see you embracing it. If you guys want to change that, there's going to be 100 other. I mean, you could change it 5 more years, another 100 episodes later. We'll see what happens. Yes.
Oh boy.
So,
all right, what do you got for us?
I have a great classic game. We played it before. And the good thing about it is that I'm able to mix in a wide variety of other games we played. So without further ado, welcome to Travesty, boys.
Yeah, it's like Dynasty.
America's favorite Jeopardy knockoff
Not
for
quite.
NFL and fantasy football obsessed douchebags.
Hey.
That is us.
Ladies and gentlemen, douchebag number 1, please welcome Joshy Bear.
I'm not acknowledging this.
I'm the duty douchebag. The number 2 douchebag.
I'm okay. So here's I don't think I'm a douchebag either, but in reality, can somebody obsess as much about NFL as much as we do without being a douchebag? It's a bit of a a conundrum.
It's a catch-22.
Exactly.
I would call it more of a nerd than a douchebag. Be a football
I
nerd.
don't know. How much are we fighting online? Because that's the line of douchey nerd.
No, here's the line for douche. Have any of us ever painted their chest for a football game? I'm a no. So
I would say a no. I don't think I have.
Brian?
For a football game? No. What was the I'm trying to think if there was any other situation, though. I may have painted for a rugby game. Or, nope, sorry, college frat party. Not a douche.
Well, we're not a douche.
Not a douche.
The evidence is insurmountable. So, regardless, douchebag was meant as a term of endearment. I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that.
No.
I'm so triggered.
I am so sorry. Sorry, it's 2020. I am so sorry to anybody who may have been offended by my behavior. It was certainly a poor choice of vernacular, and I've learned from my experience, and I hope to continue on with a better path in the future. Ready?
Yes.
No, anyway, douchebag number 1.
Okay, there we go.
Josh Bear.
Hello.
And douchebag number 2.
Who's that?
Brian Stein.
Ollie the dog.
Ryan Stein.
Ruff, ruff.
Brian, you're contestant 2. You're going to be setting in this first section of the game, we're going to pick who has control of the board. These are just quick hits. The first question for control of the board, what percentage of the top 24 running backs in 2019 were from SEC colleges? So the way this is going to go is you're going to tell me a percentage. JB is then going to choose higher or lower, and if JB is right on his guess, then he gets the point. Otherwise, the point is yours.
Gotcha.
So you're setting the percentage here for the high-low.
Oh, so we're not buzzing at all.
No buzzers yet.
Gotcha.
Not until we get to the board. So right now, what percentage of the top 24 running backs in 2019 were from SEC colleges? Brian, what's your guess?
30%.
Oh, you stupid bitch.
Brian says 30%. JB clearly thinks that's a good guess.
I don't know.
Are you going to go high?
I'm going to go higher. I don't know.
JB's going to go higher. The correct answer is 33%.
I was going to say 33% because I was like, the math checks out that 33% would be the thing. But I've also had beer today, so
I've had beer today.
So my math might have been a little off. Damn it!
I feel like that's frequently your excuse for a lot of things, Bri.
Oh yeah,
I had beer today.
I had beer today.
Couldn't go to work. Had beer today.
Sorry, boss.
Okay, so next one, JB, you're gonna take control of this one. Brian's up. JB took the point that one. JB said higher. So JB, if JB gets this one, then we move on to the regular board. JB. The question is, how many of the top 12 quarterbacks in 2019 were over the age of 30? So obviously I'm looking for a number between 1 and 12. How many QBs in the top 12 were over 30?
I have to do math right now. Damn it. I'm just going to go off the top of my head. I'm going to say, 4 divided by 20. 4 divided by 12 is...
3?
Yeah, 30, right? Or no, 33. Yeah, so...
It'd be a third. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
You want to say 3? So you're...
Yeah,
this is just how many. This is not a percentage. This is how many out of 12.
Then 4, yeah. I think it's 4.
Okay, you're saying 4?
I was thrown off by the last question, so I thought we were still doing percentage.
I had to do percent? That's mean. Okay.
Well, it's more about the high-low. Brian, what do you think?
So you said, what, 4?
Yes.
I'm going to say more than 4.
Okay. The correct answer actually is 4.
Nice.
Damn it.
On the spot, JB. He takes control of the board. He's going to start us off.
See, that's why you got to do percentages.
The 4 were
I would
Wilson.
still have been right.
Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Matt Ryan were the 4.
I didn't realize Russ was over 30.
Yeah, I think he's 30 exactly.
The last question we had for control, if we went to this, how many running backs have been selected in the first round since 2010? Just quick guesses.
7?
I was going to say 7 too. 8.
16, actually.
Oh, really?
Whoa. Since 2010.
Words.
I guess there was that run.
That's
early
10 years.
Yes. Early in the 2010s, they were definitely more willing to take running backs in the first round.
And that's going to be a good transition here because that's actually going to be a lot of this is going to be about the decade that we just ended. So, I mean, relevant for a lot of us because I know how long you guys have been playing fantasy football. Some things will stretch back a little bit further, but for the most part, we're talking about 2010 to 2019. So, without further ado, JB's going in with control. Let's go ahead and see our categories for round 1.
Our categories.
Category 1, quarterback or nickelback. I'll give you a quote, and you must tell me whether it was said by an NFL quarterback or the band Nickelback. The synonym challenge.
I failed English. You know this.
The synonym challenge. We played this before. I'll give you a term. I'll give you 2 words that are expected to be combined together to form a different common term. In this instance, related to the NFL. Gone and nearly forgotten. We've played this before. I'm going to talk about players who had seemingly fantasy relevance just yesterday, but are no longer in the league. Alma mater. I'll give you a player. You must tell me the college they hail from. Movie quotes. Can't explain that one any better. And moments of the decade. I will give you questions regarding to the biggest moments from 2010 to 2019. So without further ado, round 1, boys. JB, where do you want to go? Got questions ranging from $200 to $1,000.
Alma mater for 6.
Alma mater for 6. Oh. Buzzer's ready. Darren Waller.
Oh, this one's tough.
Wait, what was the category? Oh,
Alma mater. Darren Waller. Looking for the college for Darren Waller. Got no buzzers yet. JB's in. JB?
UCF.
UCF is incorrect.
Rats.
Brian with a chance to steal.
Give me shoot. Was it Maryland?
Maryland is incorrect. Buzzer's open again. Does anybody else want to take another stab?
No.
All right, incorrect.
Tough one.
Correct answer was Georgia Tech.
I knew that. You dingus.
Georgia Tech obviously entered the draft as an NFL wide receiver, now a tight end. Back to the board. JB still has control.
Give me alma mater for 4.
Alma mater for 400. Mark Andrews. BJ the DJ.
Oklahoma. What is Oklahoma?
You're not BJ the DJ.
I'm BJ the DJ.
Oh, wait, you buzzed first?
And then he said my name.
Oh, that's BS.
I'll say Brian now to make it less confusing.
I thought I got it first.
Even though it's, I guess it is your initials backwards.
Oklahoma?
You knew what it was anyway.
I know.
Oklahoma is correct. Brian takes the first points.
I felt confident.
400.
Are you keeping track of score? Or do you want me to keep track of score too?
I'll keep track. I got it over here.
Look at you in your notebook, you nerd. You're in tech, and you're the only one here that uses a notebook.
Because I can't remember stuff if I type it. I type too fast to remember stuff. That's the curse. Brian now takes control. Where you want to go?
Give me Gone and Nearly Forgotten for 400.
Gone and Nearly Forgotten for 400.
Wait, will you reset our buzzers?
Oh, yes. Buzzers reset. Now, as you can see here, I'm going to give you, there's facts about the player. You must tell me who they are, buzzing whenever you're ready. Running back, 5'10", 244 pounds. Best season, 2008. Drafted in round 5 by San Diego. More known for his time with the Atlanta Falcons. His nickname was The Burner.
Oh, man.
This is a running back, 5'10", 244, on the heavy side. Best season was 2008. Drafted by San Diego, but much more known for his time as for the running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Nickname, The Burner. Buzzers are still empty. Jay Bussey.
Michael Turner?
Michael Turner is correct.
Good pull, JB.
I think the last name is Turner, but I'm really trying to remember the first
pull.
name.
All right, tied a piece at 400. JB takes control again.
Give me alma mater for 800. I solely do this because I remember me doing really well in this game in the past.
Going in blindly. Alma mater, 800.
Reset our stuff.
Oh, Blake Bortles.
Damn it.
JB.
UCF.
UCF is correct.
This is what I get for trying to play fair.
University of Central Florida.
I knew that one.
JB goes up with control.
Give me alma mater for 1,000.
Alma mater for 1,000. Cooper Cup.
Oh, you bitch.
BJ the DJ.
Oh, you didn't even know it.
No, I know it. I can see it. Is it
5, 4, 3?
It's
2,
Eastern Washington.
That is correct.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You just
I knew it was
pulled that
Eastern
out.
something. I was like, Eastern Washington State. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's big.
Fantastic pull there, Brian.
Thank
I thought
you,
for
sir.
sure. I was making that question like, this is ridiculous. There's no way nobody will get it. You proved me wrong. I'm
Did you
very
know it?
impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you were both ready there. All right.
Just finish that out. Alma mater 200.
Alma mater 200 and the category. Le'Veon Bell.
He
Brian.
doesn't know
Michigan
that.
State.
Michigan State. Brian takes it. And we keep on going here. Alma mater is gone. Brian in control.
You want to refresh?
Oh, yep. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Oh.
We already did that one.
Yes, we did.
I still knew that answer. Give me the synonym challenge for 600.
Synonym challenge for 600.
Also, do I have to wait for you to finish the question?
No, you can buzz it whenever you want.
Okay.
I'll finish reading it, but whoever buzzes in first will have first dibs. Brawling mix. Brian.
Hakeem Nicks.
Incorrect. JB with a chance to steal. Not looking for rhymes, looking for synonyms. Synonyms. Brawling mix. I thought for sure.
Can I rebuzz?
JB, last chance.
I don't got anything.
Brian.
Fighting Irish.
Fighting Irish is
Oh,
correct.
I thought we were going for players.
No rhymes here, JB.
I think these are all team names. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Brian, I would have been very disappointed if you didn't get that.
I was confused. I froze for a second. I just quickest thing that came to my brainium.
Hakeem Nicks rhymes with mix.
That was and brawling kind of.
Brian's still in control.
Give me synonym challenge for 800.
Synonym challenge.
Reset our buzzers.
Oh. Synonym challenge 800. Most noteworthy individual of the age. Most noteworthy individual of the age.
Of the age.
Most noteworthy individual of the age.
Can you give us a position?
He said it was teams.
Oh, you said team.
This is a term. I'll give you that.
Oh.
This is a term, not a team. Brian,
the greatest of all time.
you are correct.
Ah.
Yeah, that took me a sec.
Yeah, there's really no better way to phrase that.
I was like, what player sounds like that has a similar name like that? I was very, very confused.
Yeah, most
Press
noteworthy
this
individual of the age, greatest of all time, was the synonym. Brian takes control at 800. Doggy down and still in control. B Stein.
Buzzers, please.
Reset.
Give me nickelback or quarterback for 400.
All right, this is my favorite category. I've never eaten a strawberry in my life. I have no desire to do that. JB.
Football player.
That is a football player. That is Tom Brady, quarterback Tom Brady.
I did not know that.
I thought it was a tomato that he didn't like to eat, but
tomatoes and strawberries are both nightshades, I think is the whole thing.
Oh, nightshade.
What's a nightshade?
I don't know, man.
It's the color of the fruit.
You guys know more about fruity diets than I do. So, JB finally back in control. Where you want to go?
Give me Gone But Nearly Forgotten for 6.
Gone but nearly forgotten.
Reset
for
the buttons.
6. Keeping a hand on this one now. All right. Wide receiver, 6'3", 229. Best season was in 2009. This is the former third overall pick by the Texans in 2003. He also had brief stints with the Colts and Titans. Nickname, The Natural. JB buzzed in.
Who's Andre Johnson?
Who is Andre Johnson. Very good, JB.
I did forget about the Colts. I remember the Texans.
I forgot about the Colts, too, because they were rivals.
Yep. And I think he only played in that division, Colts, Titans, Texans.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he only did a 1-year stint with both teams, though. Andre Johnson, that was JB for 600.
Give me Gone But Nearly Forgotten for 8 and refresh.
Gone But Nearly Forgotten for 8. Good God, I can't remember that. Here we go.
Why don't you give Joshy that computer?
I'll mess up with a cord. It's not worth it now. All right, 800. Running back, 5'11", 195. His best season was in 2010. This is a 7th-round pick by the Giants. He also played 3 seasons for the Colts in addition to his long tenure with the Giants. Nicknamed Thomas the Tank Engine. JB buzzed in.
Who's Ahmad Bradshaw?
Ahmad Bradshaw. Very good, JB.
Good pick, JB.
JB also should be known as a former Giants fan. Maybe a bit advantaged on the question.
I'm not a former Giants fan.
You're a current Giants fan?
I was a little pissed after the Dan Jones thing, but he seems to be working out.
I can't believe you still admit you're a Giants fan.
Sad.
Anyway, JB.
Give me Gone But Nearly Forgotten for 1,000.
Gone Nearly Forgotten for 1,000. Wide receiver, 6'2", 210. His best season was 2010. Drafted in the 7th round by the Bills in 2008. He also played for the 49ers and the Chargers. Why so serious? Brian?
Oh, this doesn't make sense. Lee Evans?
It is not Lee Evans. JB with a chance to steal.
Bills, Chargers, and 49ers.
Most known for his time with the Bills for sure.
Oh, crap. Rebuzz.
Last chance, JB.
I got nothing.
Brian, chance to steal.
Stevie Johnson?
Stevie Johnson
Hey, I remember Stevie.
Let's go, baby. High five. You high five.
I remember Steven Johnson.
Oof, that was close.
I thought for sure the why so serious would almost be too obvious, but
I don't remember. Why would that be too obvious?
because he lifted his shirt that had the why so serious when he faced I think it was I think Bills versus Cincy. It was T.O. and Chad Johnson on the other team, right?
Oh, yeah.
So Brian takes the 1,000 points.
That's double 1,000. That's tough on that alcohol bet.
You definitely are. JB, though, so
nervous.
far has 2 800s.
How you feeling?
All right, I
Use
think I
your
got
words.
everything.
I'm all right.
Okay.
We still in this?
Cool.
Cool. No doubt.
Okay, here we go. Who has control? Brian?
I
Yes.
do. Quarterback or nickelback for 2,000. Or 200, not 2,000.
200. Quarterback or nickelback? I'm just a pony in my own rodeo. Brian?
Nickelback.
Nickelback is correct. I should have known Brian would get the hillbilly Nickelback questions.
Giddy up.
He was raised on a farm, people.
Giddy up.
Raised on a farm.
Giddy up.
Buzzers reset. Brian, back to the board.
Let's start a new one here. Give me moments of the decade for 400.
Moment of the decade.
I love how we don't go to for 200 first.
100. I know, you guys really play the board in a very odd direction.
Is there a daily double?
There's not.
Okay,
no.
good.
400. In 2014, Odell Beckham Jr. made an instantly legendary catch against this team that changed his life forever. JB buzzed in.
It was the catch against the Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys is correct for 400 points.
No fair, your dog nut tapped me.
Good. Ollie.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
I have no influence. Yeah, you know, that is I'm surprised JB got that. I didn't think anybody got
It's one of those things like, I remember exactly where I was and
We
how...
were at his house.
I wasn't. No,
Oh, yeah.
I was in
No,
college.
I was
in my house.
Yeah, I was there at your house.
We were at each other's houses.
House swap. Like wife swap, but worse.
I remember all of us like losing our shit.
It was worthy of losing your shit.
Absolutely.
JB takes control.
600 for moments of the decade.
600 moments of the decade. In 2017, after trailing 28-3, the Patriots pulled off a historic upset against the Atlanta Falcons to win Super Bowl 51. This player scored the final touchdown. JB?
Oh, you hit it first? You son of a bitch?
James White.
Damn it. I thought I hit that first. I hate this game.
JB, James White is correct.
I knew that. I read it ahead of time, too. Son of a bitch.
All right, buzzers reset. JB still in control.
Moments of the decade for 8.
Month of the decade for 8. He is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. With 38 seconds left in the first half of Super Bowl 52, the Eagles have the ball on the 2-yard line. In a stunning turn of events, QB Nick Foles catches a pass from this player in a play that is now forever enshrined as the Philly Special. Brian has buzzed in.
Who is Trey Burton?
Who is Trey Burton is correct.
Who is now a tight end for the
Bears. But he probably will be replaced very soon because he's ass.
The Bears. You could get a first-round pick for Trey Burton that one time.
Brian, control the board. Still's a lot of upside. Certainly a bounce-back candidate, Trey Burton.
I feel like the Bears will draft a tight end.
Let's round out the Cone and Nearly Forgotten for 200.
Way to read. All right, quarterback, 6'4", 240. Best season, 2012. Drafted by the Buccaneers in round 1 of the 2009 draft. Also played for the Vikings and the Colts. Brian?
Fuck. Was it Dante Culpepper?
It is not.
No.
It is not Dante Culpepper.
That was way earlier.
Yes, you're right. That is way earlier. JB
old.
with the chance to steal.
I remember. Actually, I don't think I remember.
I don't remember.
Final chance, JB. All right, buzzer's open again. Anybody?
I'm going to buzz. Oh, what?
Brian?
Oh, I got in. Okay, good. Was it Josh... was it Josh Johnson?
It was not Josh Johnson.
That was going to be my guess.
Oh, wait, no. Is it... Can I re-guess?
I'll give you one more time.
Is it Josh Freeman?
You're correct. It's Josh
There
Freeman.
it is.
I
remember him.
If that was any more than 200, I wouldn't have let you.
Yeah.
But 200, I'll give it to you. Josh Freeman was
Fair
correct.
enough. I knew there was... Josh Johnson is the XFL quarterback. For
But he was on the Buccaneers.
He was.
Was he? I thought he played for the Redskins. Last year, at least.
Give me the synonym challenge, the cinnamon challenge for 1,000.
Oh, Mr. Big Nuts. 1,000 for the synonym challenge. Say that. Imaginary toe sphere. Imaginary toe sphere.
Is this a team?
No, this is a term. I guess it could be a thing, but that's difficult to say. Imaginary toe sphere. JB?
Is it the turf monster?
It is not the turf monster. Break it down where you see the hyphen. So split it down the middle. Think of synonyms for each one. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier. Buzzers reset.
That doesn't help.
I feel like this one is not that hard. All right.
Oof, the imaginary toe sphere.
Don't think of the imaginary toe sphere. You're flipping these for synonyms. The first word, imaginary. What's the synonym for imaginary? Break it down.
You're giving way too many hints to
Well,
him.
at this point, you guys aren't getting you guys aren't getting anything.
The buzzers are open again.
Oh.
But I'm not giving you any points because you both suck. Imaginary. Come on. Synonym for imaginary. Anything.
Fake field goal?
No. How about think?
Fake punt?
No.
Sphere?
Okay, so imaginary. What if I say fantasy?
No. Imaginary toe sphere. Fantasy toe sphere? Is this Rex Ryan? That doesn't count. It's not my guess.
What is almost all what thing is always a sphere? If I hand you a sphere right now, what would you think it was?
A circle?
A fake football?
No, you would not think it's a circle because it has 3 fucking dimensions. It's a ball, goddammit. It's a
Fantasy
ball.
football.
Fantasy football, yes.
Okay. I got it.
I don't know
me.
if you get that. He's
Points
fucking,
to me.
Do you want a spoon from to feed you with?
Yes.
My God.
Absolutely.
Like, you were any less confused.
It doesn't matter.
Don't try to gang up on JD.
That's not the point.
Ugh. I can't believe it. I thought you were brave for picking that question, but I didn't think you'd bomb it that hard. All right, back to the board. Brian somehow still has control.
Oh, wait, you didn't give him points for that?
No, I had to.
Okay, good.
I was literally pointing at the screen.
Good, 'cause you suck. Let's go.
Damn it.
Synonym challenge for 400.
Synonym challenge for 400.
Unlock the thing.
Cattle Kids. Oh, unlocked. Cattle Kids. Cattle Kids. Brian.
The Cowboys.
That is the Cowboys.
That was a good one. That's probably the best one in the category.
Fun fact, Brian's gotten every question in this category so far.
I thought you were going to say I've got every...
except for 1,000.
I thought you got every question about farm
Cattle
stuff.
kids?
Farm stuff.
Well, I guess that statistic is always also true.
Nickelback or quarterback for 600.
Refresh, please.
Refresh, please.
Refreshed. 600, Nickelback or quarterback. I don't scratch my head unless it itches, and I don't dance unless I hear some music. Brian.
Quarterback.
That is a quarterback. It's Gardner Minshew.
See, I think I remember somebody saying this.
Gardner Minshew. Good guess. I thought I might get you on that one.
Thank you.
He's definitely the most Nickelback of NFL quarterbacks.
That's very true. Let's hit the movie quote since that's
Look
still
at
fresh.
this stash.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
Yes.
Give me movie quotes for 800.
Movie quotes for
I
800.
really don't know how Jeopardy works.
You can't handle
Oh,
the
you
truth.
son of a bitch.
JB.
A few good men.
Very good. I thought for sure you guys wouldn't get that one, actually.
1992.
1992.
Give me
Year I
movie
was
quotes
born.
give me a refresh and give me movie quotes for 600.
Movie quotes for 600.
It didn't refresh.
It did
Nope.
not refresh.
You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
This hurts. I've actually never known what this quote was from.
You got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? Brian.
Is it The Sopranos?
It's not The Sopranos.
It's a show.
That's actually a terrible guess.
I have no idea.
It's a category.
Is it Die Hard?
I guess a slightly better guess, but no. It is. It's Dirty Harry.
Okay,
I
I've
would
never
never
actually
got
known what that movie's
1971. Come on.
That is.
1999.
If you were to compile a list of top 10 movie quotes of all time, that is on every motherfucking
from.
list.
It is, and I've never known what it's from.
Exactly. It is a shame on both of you guys. Don't put that back on me for you guys not knowing.
1971 is a long time ago.
This is getting heated.
Give me movie quotes for 1,000.
Wait a minute. Who's in charge here? Give me movie quotes for 1,000.
I'm the one who's it.
Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father.
That's not fair. I hit the button.
Prepare to
Kevin's gonna
die.
leave me if you get this wrong.
JB.
God, I'm blanking.
Oh my God!
I knew it was from.
All right, Brian, chance to steal.
The Princess Bride, motherfucker!
Ah, JB.
I knew that exclusively from How I Met Your Mother.
If you would have said How I Met Your Mother, I would have given you the. I would have split with you.
I knew that exclusively from that show.
My fiance's not going to leave me anymore. Woof.
Good.
All right, Brian taking the foul and control the board.
Moments of the decade for 1,000, Bob.
He's trying to clean up. Brian has gotten all 1,000 questions so far. Worth noting. In 2015, with the ball on the 1-yard line and the game on the line, the Seattle Seahawks infamously opted the pass instead of run the ball. Malcolm Butler expertly jumped this receiver's route to win the game for the Patriots.
I actually
JB
could be
buzzed
wrong.
in.
I could be wrong because I'm famously on par for yelling it should have been Chris Matthews on this ball, but I think it's Jermaine Kearse.
It is not Jermaine Kearse.
Oh, shit.
It is not Jermaine Kearse.
I was
going to
say Jermaine Kearse, too, so thanks for
Yeah,
taking
I
that
know it's for a
trouble me.
fact it's not Chris Matthews because I bitched and moaned that whole game. It's like, you throw a slant round, you don't hit the biggest receiver who's had 130 yards all game.
Shit.
Was not Chris Matthews. Was not.
I know
Jermaine
for a
Kearse.
fact it's not Chris Matthews.
Brian, chance to steal. Very few receivers left.
Fuck.
They probably only had like 4 active receivers for that game. Now that I actually think about it.
Do I get a Does he get a timer?
Was it-
He has 5 seconds.
Fuck. Shit.
Time.
Jeremy Curley.
Not Jeremy.
Wait, do I get a guess?
I'll give you one more guess.
Is it Doug Baldwin?
No, you guys never.
Okay, that I won't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Ricardo Lockett.
Lockett.
Not Tyler?
Not Tyler.
Damn it.
Ricardo Lockett OG. And not new and improved.
That sucks.
Ricardo Lockett. All right, moments of the decade. Only one question left. We got 2 questions for movie quotes, 1 for the synonym challenge, and 2 more for quarterback or nickelback. As far as I believe, Brian is still in control, right?
Yes. Give me quarterback or nickelback for 1,000.
Last $1,000 question. No, it's just a thought that never crosses
refresh,
my
please?
mind. Oh, refreshed. No, it's just a thought that never crosses my mind. Brian.
I'm going to say nickelback.
It is Nickelback.
Damn it all. This is bullshit.
See, I press as soon as I can for those because it's a.
So did I, but you
it's
did
a
it faster
50-50
to me.
shot.
Hey, we're only about halfway through. There's a lot more game to go.
Perfect.
Wait, what?
Yep, there's
4 questions left.
There's
5, you stupid bitch.
Shut up, whore.
All right, Brian, film control.
Quarterback or nickelback for 800. Good. I'll let you pick this one.
Somebody had to be great. Why not me?
This is me leaning
We
back.
go with quarterback.
Somebody had to be great. Why not me?
We go with quarterback.
Oh, you're just giving him the question?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's how confident I am.
It is quarterback. Deshaun Watson said that.
Damn it. Thought I was going to get in your head.
All right.
Give me movie quotes for 4.
Movie quotes for 4. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Brian?
Babe.
Babe is correct.
Another farm question.
Actually, yeah, you cleaned up on farm questions. Unintentionally, but I put those in there.
The synonym challenge for 200. Did you know that one, by the way?
No.
Okay, good.
Scarlet Flesh.
Oh, I missed the button.
No, I'm sorry. I got you. JB was buzzing in. JB got you first.
Washington Redskins.
Washington Redskins is correct.
Oh yeah.
Redskins. Sorry.
I was going to say the Crimson Tide.
Flesh and Tide are not synonyms,
give
JB.
me movie quotes
Or
for
BJ.
200.
Movie quotes for...
refresh.
Oh, movie
God.
Movie quotes for 200. They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
You don't even know this.
What is
JB.
Braveheart?
That is Braveheart.
Stupid motherfucker. Mel Gibson sucks.
And moments of the decade for
refresh.
Moments of the decade for 200. In 2012, an alleged touchdown catch by this player, known as the Fail Mary, was the final straw in an ugly NFL officiating strike. JB,
Who's Jeff Janis?
that is
Oh,
incorrect.
I thought it was Jeff Janis.
Brian with a chance to steal, and there's no way he doesn't know this.
Golden Tate.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah, the Packers are on defense for that.
It's funny because
Jeff Janis caught up just a Hail Mary. So
I read
Had a
that.
cup of coffee and a Hail Mary and bounced.
I read so quickly that I just was going to say Des Bryant. So thanks for fucking that up. Appreciate it.
Double travesty. Oh, my God.
that's right, double travesty. And to everybody's surprise, we've tallied up the scores. JB is not as far behind as we all thought he would be. So already,
Because he's a dum-dum.
this game's got twists. Currently, the score is Brian.
I'll kill you.
Love you.
Brian, 8,800. JB, 6,200.
That's still pretty far back.
But it's
Although I don't know what the
travesty.
next part of this is, so...
It's double travesty.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
So, can you surmise?
Double trouble.
All right. Let me just write this down. 8,800. There we go. And here are our categories, boys. 2020 NFL rookies. Draft capitalist. Tale of the tape. Sport mysteries and conspiracies. Movies for kids and teens. And The Office or Parks and Rec. As you can see, all the point values have doubled. JB is firmly in this game, and since he's in second place, he's going to take control of the board.
Give me the Office of Parks and Rec for 12.
JB going right for the wheelhouse.
You should have went for 16.
I want to be wine, dine, and 69. Brian.
That's Kevin Malone from The Office.
That is, in fact, Kevin Malone from The Office.
We don't need to actually name the character, right?
No, as long as you just get the show, that's all I need. The character's just gravy for yourself. All right, Brian in control.
Give me
Refresh.
The Officer Parks and Rec for 1,600. I'm just going to pull away here.
The Office of Parks and Rec for 1,600. If you ever watch a sad movie, you have to wear mascara so that we can see whether or not you've been crying. There's no noise allowed on Mondays, and there's no TV after breakfast. Brian.
Parks and Rec, April
Yeah, well,
Ludgate.
I know this one, too.
Brian is correct. Parks and Rec, April Ludgate.
I was bred for this category.
No, I'm really pissed.
Brian is still in control.
2,000. Officer Parks and Rec.
It's fine. It's just that life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired.
Damn it all.
Brian.
I'm actually not 100% on this
I
one.
know this one, too.
It's fine. It's just... is that Michael Scott, The Office?
No, it's not.
That is not.
It's Andy Dwyer, Parks and Rec.
That's a good one.
It's when he gets
JB.
turned down for the cop job, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
JB stealing the $2,000 question.
That's huge. That's huge.
All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah,
Or,
let's do this one.
Refresh, please.
Yep.
800 for Officer Parks and Rec.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little
Damn it.
suspicious. JB, faster on the buzzer.
That's The Office.
Michael Scott, you slut.
That is
Well, I wanted to say it, but I wasn't 100%
Dwight,
sure
you
on
ignorant
it.
slut.
that is the easiest question in this whole game.
What about the 400 one? That's not even the 400 one.
Let's find out. When life gives you lemons, you sell some of your grandma's jewelry and you go clubbing.
That is
JB.
Parks and Rec. John Raffio. Also Sonic.
Honestly, that's the only one I didn't know for sure.
Wait, really?
Who else could have possibly said that line in the history of television?
Meredith.
I don't. Yeah, she's a little bit too old to be stealing grandma's jewelry.
That's fair.
All right, one category already gone. Guys could not wait for those questions.
I really wanted to get that one done. I wanted to see.
Yeah, me too.
JB
I
got
love Parks
three.
and Rec.
JB got three questions. Brian got two.
But I got
All
the
right.
two big
Give me
ones.
sport
No, you got
mysteries
the
and
biggest one.
conspiracies for 8.
Sport mysteries and conspiracies for 8. I love this category. No lie. In 2010, Sports Illustrated published an article accusing this popular ESPN analyst of taking bribes from agents in exchange for positive hype for their clients. JB,
That's Mel Kiper.
that is Mel Kiper Jr.
Yeah. His name was just on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't get it.
And there's still been absolutely like no leeway in that case, or why like has he done it?
Yeah.
Has he not done it? Nobody really
Makes
seems
a whole
to know.
lot of sense too. Dude.
So much sense to do.
Oh, it makes a ton of sense to do it. Yeah, it was especially
There's
like,
like no trail that you can get back unless you get text message conversations.
Especially if it's like, oh, he's probably going to be a second rounder, but let Mel push him to the first.
Yeah, because there's
Fucking slam dunk.
Exactly.
The money is so different.
the bit of research I did was actually like he made deals with specific agents, so then agents were getting clients with the hype. Like I know Mel Kiper, I can get you this hype in the next round.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely ridiculous. Like I mean,
It's genius, though. I mean, I'd do that if I was
exactly, and
thinking.
it's such a niche that there's obviously nothing. I feel like obviously there's no legislation to prevent something like
Sure,
that.
yeah.
But it's certainly unethical.
It's almost like insider trading, but there's no way it's similar to insider trading.
No, because in reality he shouldn't be influencing stocks.
It's almost reversed insider trading, really, if you think about it.
I don't know. Now you're getting out of there. All right, so the
thanks,
J-
no-brainer.
give me
JB
sports mysteries and conspiracies for 1200.
Sports Mysteries and Conspiracies 1200. In 1985, the NBA first implemented its draft lottery system. It's widely speculated that the then NBA commissioner David Stern fixed the lottery in order to get the New York Knicks this now legendary player.
Oh, I didn't read the whole thing. I was going to say ice. Fuck.
Reset buzzers.
Was
What
it-
Players was the draft supposedly fixed for in 1985 is what we're looking for.
I'm gonna feel real stupid if because I'm a very more recent fan of basketball, but who is Karl Malone?
It is not Karl Malone.
Was it?
Any other guesses?
Yeah, I know a lot of old players. Was it Magic Johnson?
He played for the Lakers, you stupid bitch.
Oh, Magic Johnson.
That was the joke, dingus. Was it Terry Bradshaw?
All right.
I got nothing.
Patrick Ewing, boys.
I would not have got there.
Patrick Ewing, learn your sports history.
Give me like 30 more guesses, maybe.
All right, give me the same for 16.
Sports mysteries for 16. Former NFL players have accused former Raiders head coach Bill Callahan of throwing Super Bowl 37 in 2002 so that this team and head coach could take the victory. JB, I need the team that won the Super Bowl, and I need the head coach of that team.
I think that's Gruden with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right?
You are absolutely correct.
You're right. That's great pool.
Yeah,
that's a really good pool.
That's the Warren Sapp Derek Brooks year.
Yeah, it is. That's a really, really good pool.
Jerry Rice and some other player were the two that call him out on this, supposedly. Obviously, nobody knows for sure, but he didn't change the signals. That in and of itself is kind of questionable. You think he would have known that the head coach that literally made the signals would know the signals?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just all over. It is odd. It's a very interesting situation. Fun fact, Bill Callahan was the same Bill Callahan, just interim head coach of the Redskins.
Yes.
All right, give me sports mysteries for 2.
Reset.
Reset. Sports mysteries for 2,000. It's alleged that this NFL team made a deal with the NFL to draft a certain player in exchange for not being selected to appear on that year's edition of Hard Knocks. Brian.
Was it the Denver Broncos?
That is incorrect. It's not the Denver Broncos.
Thinking Tebow.
What team supposedly made a deal with the NFL to draft a player in exchange for not being selected for that year's edition of Hard Knocks?
Oh, this is a weird
I'm sorry,
one.
HBO is Hard Knocks.
I would like to rebuzz if you don't know it.
JB, 5 seconds.
I don't know.
Buzzer's open.
Johnny Manziel.
That's incorrect again.
I got nothing.
What you guys were thinking the wrong direction. Michael Sam. So St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
The NFL was
Interesting.
allegedly very concerned that Sam wouldn't get drafted and supposedly made a deal with Jeff Fisher and the Rams, which Fisher was such a not shady person. It's hard to believe. But yeah,
He's a
absolutely.
nice guy.
Supposedly that's the theory.
He liked my tweet one time.
Michael Sam?
No.
This isn't the second time I've heard or said Michael Sam's name today.
Yeah, we talked about him in the at Permanis today.
Oh, gay. JB, still in control.
Let's finish it off. Mysteries for 4.
Mysteries for 4. In 1965, this legendary boxer defended his heavyweight title by knocking out Sonny Liston with the now famous Phantom Punch. Brian?
I hope you get this because I don't know it.
Frazier?
It's not Joe Frazier. Knocked out Sonny Liston with the Phantom Punch.
It was Muhammad Ali?
That is correct.
That was a guess.
Such a guess.
Honestly, I thought that was for sure going to be your guess. It was the $40 question. It was supposed to be easy.
I was going to go weird.
That's also. Right. That's a very famous sports conspiracy. Honestly, it's super interesting if you read into it. That involves Sonny Liston overdosing on heroin, even though he's supposedly super afraid of needles. Like, wouldn't go to a doctor. Afraid of needles, never been known to do it. And they find him OD'd in his house. It's very so mob controlled, essentially. Mm-hmm. There's a book out there if anybody else wants to read more into that.
Don't read a
wonderful
book.
Story.
Don't read books.
Can I get 2020 rookies for 12?
JB got that 2020. Rookies
wait, hold on. Does he get those even if he doesn't? Oh, you got it right. Never mind. Hit the refresh.
Yeah, he stole it off you.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Refreshed. 1200. Away we go. Joe Burrow may have dominated the 2019 CFB season, but this quarterback completed more passes than the Heisman winner. Brian.
Was it Eason?
It was not Eason. It was not Jacob Eason. JB, chance to steal.
There's an answer that I think is right, and the answer that in my chest makes me feel like it's more right. I'm just gonna go the safe one, and maybe I'll get a bet in the back. I'm gonna go. Who is Tua Tagovailoa?
It's not Tua Tagovailoa.
He missed half the year.
Yeah, but it still doesn't affect his completion percentage.
No, completed more passes.
Oh, okay, that was my bad. All right, then I might. If we have a second chance, I got another answer.
I'm gonna buzz. Just
go ahead,
Brian.
Yeah. Is it? Fuck.
I thought this was a slam dunk question.
I think I know who it is, but again,
now that you've read the question properly,
yeah.
More completed passes.
3 seconds.
Is it Jake Fromm?
It's not Jake Fromm. You should. Come on. You watch Georgia games. How many passes was fucking Jake Fromm throwing?
Who is Anthony Gordon?
Who is Anthony Gordon? Is correct.
I was blank on his name.
I was like, okay. I'm like, it's either Tua or Anthony Gordon.
Like, Mike Leach.
Yeah.
Mike Leach.
Yeah. Originally, I would have said it first if I read the question and it's in its entirety. All right, give me NFL rookies for 16.
This 2020 quarterback prospect actually led FCS in total interceptions in 2020. Despite that, he's currently projected to be a first-round pick.
Who's Jordan Love?
Who is Jordan Love is correct.
I was going to say Bryce Love, so you're good there.
Oh, God.
I openly told Brian I would put $100 that Jordan Love would be in the first round this year.
I think he's crazy.
Right now, it's not so crazy. He measured pretty well today, so that works in his favor. But that was JB again. JB is dominating round 2 so far. Brian's
Can I get a refresh in 2000 in NFL rookies?
NFL rookies for 2000. Another big question coming off the board. Chuba Hubbard led the FBS in rushing yards in 2019, but opted to return to school for the next season. This prospect was second in rushing yards, but where he will get drafted is a complete mystery. We're looking for the prospect second in rushing yards in the FBS. JB buzzed in.
Who's Antonio Gibson?
It is not Antonio Gibson.
I thought it was.
You're thinking YPR. Antonio Gibson was very high, but also ultimately played more receiver than running back.
I still think he should be running back, but still.
Did not take the rushing yards title. Brian with a chance to steal.
Was it A.J. Dillon?
It was not A.J. Dillon.
That was a good one. That was my second guess.
Oh, was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Makes me feel good.
So I would give you guys another. I guess does anybody want to take a second guess?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Okay. Well, back to JB.
Well,
another guess.
Do you want to help us in? No, never mind. Give us each one more pick, one more guess.
I'm going to go with. I think I'm wrong, but I'm just going to go with it. Who is Zach Moss?
Not Zach Moss.
Didn't think so.
Brian, go ahead and say DeAndre Swift so we can move on.
Shut up, you. Is it?
It'd be really funny if it was
DeAndre Dwift.
Is it Salvin Ahmed?
It's not Salvin Ahmed. You guys would not have got this. It's Malcolm Perry.
Yeah, I would never.
2017 yards. Second, third was Taylor and Dobbins, both tied up with 2003.
Where did Malcolm Perry go again?
What? Navy.
Oh, the quarterback.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Never would have got there.
I mean, if you guys had, I thought there was an outside chance you guys might, because if you had known that he set the quarterback rushing record, and obviously you knew he ran for a lot, then it had to be up there.
I knew that. I wouldn't have known his name, though.
That was 2000. Nobody took it. All right,
give me
Reset
NFL
there.
rookies for 8.
Reset buzzers and rookies for 8. This 2020 prospect is only the third player in NCAA history to take home the Doak Walker Award in back-to-back seasons. Obviously, the main question here is, what is the Doak Walker Award for?
I actually don't know. Do you know?
No clue.
That is the whole question, so you guys are forked.
It's the only third player in NCAA history to take home the Doak Walker Award. Back-to-back. So
I thought it might have been the tight end award, but I think one of the Iowa guys got it last year.
Yeah,
So.
I think so, too.
Buzzers are open.
I'm going to take that,
BJ the DJ.
though. It's not Cole Kmet, is it?
It is not Cole Kmet. No, it's incorrect. JB, chance to steal. You guys are whittling it down a little bit.
Yeah, with a smaller question.
I think if you ultimately just think about it, who could have... I'm sorry, I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Who was Jonathan Taylor?
That is correct.
Ooh, wow.
I was just thinking who was overly
it was
relevant
good
for the last 2 years.
in a row.
But I say, I think that's why this question was only 800, because that's what I think ultimately all you had to really know.
Yeah. Best running back in 2 years in a row, essentially.
JB takes that. He's almost owned this category. Want to close it out, 400?
Yes.
Reset.
Refresh, please.
Refresh.
Reset. This wide receiver prospect took home the Biletnikoff Award in 2018, although he couldn't repeat that feat in 2019. JB.
Who's Jerry Jeudy?
It is Jerry Jeudy. JB owning the 2020 rookie category and still in control of the board.
Give me tail of the tape for 8.
Reset.
Tail of the tape for 8. So this here, I'm giving you game logs. You have to tell me who had this game. New England running back, Week 11, 2014. 37 attempts, 201 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, nothing in the receiving line. JB?
Who's LeGarrette Blount?
It is not LeGarrette Blount.
That was a great guess.
I really thought it was LeGarrette
Wow,
Blount.
that was a great guess. Holy shit.
Week 11, 2014.
I'm now
wow.
really curious who this is.
New England back with 37 attempts, 201 rush yards, and 4 rushing touchdowns. It's going to hit you like a brick.
I feel like that was a hint.
No, it's not. Really is not.
I got another one queued up.
I'm trying to remember what those running backs were in 2014. I was just saying Corey Dillon, but that's way early.
2002?
I'm just going to say Rex Burkhead.
Incorrect,
I don't think
JB. Another guess?
Who is Steven Jackson?
Not Steven Jackson.
I thought, I'm like, is that the 1 year he was with New England?
I was going to say, okay.
I got nothing after
you-
that
Last one, Bri?
Can you give us a fair hint after I guess this one? Or is it too?
Just keep it going.
I
Okay.
cannot possibly give you a hint.
Uh,
And I guess that in and of itself kind of is a hint, but
yeah, it's just so obscure.
I'm afraid to go on with this
how
category.
about this? Not black, not white, but shades of...
Malcolm Brown?
Oh,
not right.
I know this.
You got it?
It's Jonas Gray.
Oh, damn it.
I wouldn't accept those points because that was a pretty big hint.
That was a huge hit.
I said not... Yeah, I said, exactly. I led you the word gray.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting off this category. I'm afraid for the bigger numbers. I'll give you Draft Capitalist for 8.
Draft Capitalist for 800. In 10 drafts between 2010 and 2019, how many number 1 overall picks were quarterbacks? Brian buzzed in. Giving you 5 seconds.
6.
Can you guys close your eyes for a minute because I don't know the answer? All right, I'm going to have to click this. That is incorrect. JB, chance to steal.
Can I look now?
Yeah, you look. I moved it back.
Is it
Not
is it
6.
8?
It is not 8. One more chance. Brian.
7. I'm gonna
7.
scream.
It is fucking 7.
Damn it. Who's the other ones?
Murray, Mayfield, Goff, Winston, Luck, Newton, and Bradford.
I know
were the
Clowney's.
7.
I know Clowney's one of them.
Tackle.
Fisher. Left
Oh
tackle
yeah,
for the
Eric
Rams.
Fisher. No, he was Kansas City. Who's still
Oh
in
yeah,
Kansas City.
Clowney, Fisher,
Garrett.
Garrett. That was the
That's
other
3.
one.
Yeah.
That's 3. Yeah.
That was 800.
That's crazy.
So that was 800. Did nobody get that?
Oh boy, you crazy! I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian got it. That's right.
Give me my points.
All right, Brian. Finally, your turn.
Finally. Reset. Give me movies for kids and teens for 1,200.
All right. These are going to be dark movie plots for kids and teens. What amount did you say?
1,200.
1,200. A grief-stricken elderly man who recently lost his wife of many years breaks a number of laws in order to fly his house to another continent in order to fulfill one of his wife's dying wishes.
Bitch, that's up.
Bitch, that do be in fact up. And that was 1,200. Brian takes that and still has control.
Movies for kids and adult teens for $2,000 million.
Jeez.
I'm going to give you 2,000 since we don't have that.
Reset the buzzers.
They're reset. A serial killer brutally murders a mother and almost all of her children while her husband watches, leaving only one child alive. The father raises his only remaining son until he is taken from his father and kept as a prisoner in a foreign land.
Fuck. What the hell?
That's a mouthful. I'll read it again. A serial killer brutally murders a mother and almost all of her children while her husband watches, leaving only one child alive. The father raises his only remaining son until he is taken from his father and kept as a prisoner in a foreign land.
Fuck you. It's Finding Nemo.
It is, in fact, Finding Nemo.
That was great.
I would have never got it. I was about to guess Peter Pan with no lore and how Peter got to Neverland.
JB, though, I've never even seen fucking Peter Pan. I don't know who he's killing.
Oh, man. That was a good one. That was great.
I don't think these are all original thoughts, but regardless, they're
That's
good
fine.
questions.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Brian's still in control.
Just give me the same category, 1,600. Reset the button.
Stockholm Syndrome and bestiality collide for one of the greatest love stories ever told.
Whore. That doesn't even count.
Beauty and the Beast.
That, you whore.
It is Beauty and the Beast. Stockholm Syndrome is
That's funny.
Is whenever
you
captives identify with their captors.
Very true.
So, Beauty and the Beast, JB takes it, and control again.
Give me kids. Give me movies for kids and teens for 8.
Movies for kids and teens for 8. An evil London heiress kidnaps an excessive amount of animals in order to make herself a fancy-ass fur coat.
Damn it!
That would definitively prove she committed the crime. JB?
What's 101 Dalmatians?
As 101 Dalmatians. Very fucked up plot, really, whenever you objectively look at it.
All right. Can I get a refresh and for 400? On the same category.
Yep. 400. James P. Sullivan and his best friend Mike try to avoid getting busted for federal crime and losing their jobs.
Monsters, Inc.
That is Monsters, Inc.
James P. Sullivan.
I like that.
Literally, that question inspired the whole category because I'm like, who the fuck would remember his name is James P. Sullivan?
I would. That's the answer.
All right.
Brian didn't have cable, but he had a DVD player.
Damn right, motherfucker.
Closes out the category, and we're down to just 8 questions left. 4 in Draft Capitalist and 4 in Tale of the Tape.
Reset the buttons and Tale of the Tape for 400.
Tale of the Tape, 400.
Hold on.
We'll edit that out.
Kansas City running back, Week 15, 2013. 8 attempts, 20 rush yards, 1 touchdown. 8 receptions, 195 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. JB? You buzzed in first?
I did, and I'm blanking on the name.
5, 4.
Jamal Charles. Who's Jamal Charles?
It is Jamal Charles.
I was like, fuck. Damn it. I'm like, I can see his name. I can see his jersey number. I can see the dreads. I was like,
I'm like, this is 400.
I blanked super hard in the name. I'm like, he played for the Broncos for that 1 year.
Normally, the challenge here is you getting the difficulty levels right. You've done that pretty well today.
Thank you. I've been working on this for like a week, so
oh, really?
I'm glad it turned out well. Yeah. You completely if you closed out that window.
Oh, is that a touch?
It is a touch.
Oh, just hit the button. Can you hit the button on the screen?
I was trying to help him, show him, refresh without
him.
us telling him every time.
Somebody just raised their hand. That'll get me. All right, Brian. No, Josh in control.
Give me Tell the Tape for 12.
Tell the Tape for 12. Seattle Seahawks running back, Week 11, 2015. 30 attempts, 209 rush yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 3 receptions, 46 yards, and a touchdown.
Marshawn Lynch.
It's not Marshawn Lynch.
Fuck.
Very good guess, though.
Who is Christine Michael?
It's not Christine Michael.
Oh, I thought it was going to be sneaky.
I do not think Christine Michael ever had a game that good in a Seahawks uniform.
Ever.
Or any uniform.
That was my...
Even an XFL uniform. Back to Brian.
Is it Chris Carson?
It's not Chris Carson. Too early for Chris Carson.
No. Rebuzz.
JB has a chance again.
I got nothing. Go ahead, Brian.
Is it Thomas Rawls?
It is Thomas Rawls.
Let's go, baby.
It wasn't. Wasn't even thinking of Thomas Rawls. I was trying to think of the guy who got signed with Marshawn this year, but I can't remember what his name was. Oh, Robert Turbin.
Yeah, Turbin.
Well, it's not Turbin.
I wouldn't have got there. Yeah, Thomas Rawls.
Yeah, Rawls had those big games. He was quite the commodity in Dynasty that offseason. And
So that's me now.
buzzers reset. Brian in control.
Tail the tape for 2,000. Sorry, I yelled.
Jeez.
Detroit Lions running back, Week 2, 2010. 17 attempts, 78 rush yards, 2 rush touchdowns, 9 receptions, 154 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. Brian.
Javid Best.
It is Javid
Oh,
Best.
you bitch. I knew that too.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
As soon as I saw Lions in
I was like, this is
2010.
either Java Best or a weird Reggie Bush pop.
Javid Best was correct.
That's big.
He was on either Colin or Undisputed the other day and talked about how him and Javid Best was like one of the best running back duos. I'm like,
that nobody could have ever seen.
It was sick. I remember that.
Two of the fastest running backs in the NFL. Round that.
Didn't Javid Best go somewhere where he was try to be a lead back one more time?
I think Javid Best
he
got
went to
injured
the-
out of the league.
I thought he went to the Giants after.
I don't think
No,
so.
I'm thinking
I
David
feel like he
Wilson.
didn't. I feel like he didn't go anywhere. But
he didn't because he had concussions.
all right,
Give me round that out. Tail the tape for 1,600.
tail of the tape 1600. Houston Texans wide out Week 5, 2019. 14 receptions, 217 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. JB.
Who is
So
Titties. Up, titties. Up, titties.
4, 3, 2,
Wrong.
1.
yeah. I botched heavy on the name. I'm gonna be so mad when I don't get this.
Is it Kenny Stills?
It
It's
is
not Kenny.
Oh, it's
Stills.
not Kenny
no.
Stills.
It's not
Oh,
Kenny.
that's
You
Stills.
started
what
saying
I
the cut, and I was like, you're going to get it.
I almost said. I forget.
Back to JB. Not Kenny Stills.
Who else would it be?
Beep, 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 buzz, buzz.
5, 4,
Buzz.
3,
Buzz.
2, 1.
I got nothing.
Brian.
Was it Kiki Cutie?
It was not Kiki Cutie. First of all, why the fuck is somebody even guessed DeAndre Hopkins? It's 2019. He's on this team.
Because I feel like it's tricky like
Too
that.
obvious.
Well, also, you're right. It's Will Fuller.
Jesus, I thought that was too obvious, too.
I was expecting for a 1600 a real
He
sneaky
scored like
one.
he scored like 50 points.
It was going to be sneaky.
I thought this would be too easy for 1600. So thank you.
We overthought
Yeah, we
the
definitely
question.
overthought it.
I thought the whole trick would be
fact
not
that I-
saying DeAndre Hopkins. You guys said everybody but DeAndre Hopkins.
And I'm pretty sure Kenny Stills wasn't even traded to like week 7.
that just makes it so much worse.
Oh, boy.
All right, one category left.
I don't know what the numbers look like, but just give me draft capitalist for 2,000.
From 2010 to 2019, 3 wide receivers were drafted 4th overall in the NFL draft.
Are you ballsy?
Were
I
they?
am. I fucked this one.
Brian, I need 3 wideouts, number 4 overall. Who
I know
are they?
2 of them.
I need all 3 or else you don't get the points, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yeah, if there's one left, JB has a
Oh,
chance to
man.
steal, so be very careful about who you name. Or just let the time run
I know
out.
for a fact 2 of them.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
Then I'm just going to time out purposely and let him name 2 and see if I can get the third one.
Oh, you bastard.
Well, hey, you
6.
you showed your hand.
5,
Just fast forward. Super Sim. Super Sim.
1. Well, I can't put the time on him too unfairly. You're the one that buzzed in and lost your chance, so JB has to have an adequate time. Now we're back to JB. 3 wide receivers drafted 4th overall. Who were they?
I know one.
I think I have this. Julio. I think it's Julio, Amari Cooper, and Sammy Watkins.
JB, that is absolutely
Wow,
correct.
great pool.
Fantastic.
I had Cooper.
Oh, AJ Green was the other one.
Oh, wait. Who did you say? Oh, Julio Jones was 2009.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
AJ Green was 2011. That's my mistake.
No, we're all.
I'm going to
ruined.
say give him that because I would have not gotten AJ Green. Go ahead, give him those points.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am because that's
Where did Julio get taken? I know he was really early.
but it was 2009.
Why don't we split it? You can each take 1,000.
I mean,
from it.
I would have gotten Cooper. I would have not gotten Sammy Watkins.
I remember Sammy Watkins because I was super in on him.
Okay,
I fucked it up. We'll split it.
We'll split it. That's fair. Give him the choice though, because he was ballsy enough.
Yep,
to
JB
do that.
still in control.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Control.
I'm seeing when Julio was
It was
taken.
09. He just said it.
I'm just seeing. Oh, he was picked 6 overall. That's what I was trying to figure out. All right, give me draft capitalist for 12.
Draft capitalist for 12. Which of these running backs was a 7th round pick? Chris Carson,
I know this
Darwin
one.
Thompson, Aaron Jones, or Chase Edmonds?
Fuck.
Brian
Now
came-
I'm second guessing myself. I believe it was Chris Carson.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right.
Chris Carson is correct.
I saw the Chase Edmonds. Like, wait, when did he go?
Jones was a 5, Thompson was a 6, and
I forgot
Edmonds
Edmonds
was
got
a 4.
taken like real high. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I know Jones was taken in a solid round.
5th round. Yeah.
But that was Steve Wilkes that drafted Edmonds. So what is it worth now?
No chance you've got the math on you, right?
Not off the top of my head.
That's
no.
fine.
Does it really matter?
Well, it does because it's
Later.
like, what am I going to pick?
The next round will matter much more.
Oh, there's another round.
There's not a full round. It's
Oh my God.
it's a final Jeopardy.
Okay, 1600. Draft capitalist. Reset the buzzer.
Buzzers reset. Drafted 5th overall in 2012, this wide receiver was a colossal bust, appearing in only 20 NFL games before receiving an indefinite ban for substance abuse. Brian thinks he knows the answer. 5,
I
4,
froze.
3, 2, 1.
Hayward Bay. That's not right.
Not Hayward Bay. JB, chance to steal. Brian, that was a travesty.
It was. Thank you.
Cha-ching!
2012.
Come on, JB.
I got nothing.
All right, back to Brian.
I know that.
1,000 miles there. Back to JB.
Justin Blackman.
It is Justin Blackman.
Wow. Great pool. Great pool.
Very nice.
Would not have got there.
Noise. Toit. One question left. Who got 1,200? Was that you, Bri?
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I think you did too. What was the question? Yeah, you got Carson. Okay. Last question. 400 draft capitalist.
Reset the thingies.
Saquon Barkley was the highest selected running back of the decade at 2nd overall. This running back was selected second highest of the decade at 3rd overall.
Who's Trent Richardson?
Who is Trent
Wow.
Richardson?
That's crazy. Good for you on that one.
I thought that was.
I was going to say Gurley or
that was
something.
gonna be a little bit tougher. And that is it, boys. We're on to the final round. All right. Final travesty, and the rules are out the window, guys. You're going to be wagering your total point total to try and beat your opponent. So right now, JB is currently in the lead, but only by less than 1,200 points. I'm sorry, 2,000 points. JB is at 21,200 points. Brian's at 19,600.
That math was real hard for you to do, wasn't it?
We did pause between this, so yeah, it was not exactly easy math. I'm trying to see what the difference here is, and I have to
1,600.
borrow the one.
Just use the calculator on your phone.
It's too. I don't have my phone in my pocket. That's the problem. Otherwise,
Where's
I
your
would have
phone?
won. It's upstairs charging.
Oh my god.
You're 1,600 points down. So essentially, the score is difference by one round 2 question.
That's crazy.
So ultimately,
Crazy.
anything can happen.
You're so
here.
crazy.
All right. The final travesty category is fantasy football superstars.
All right.
Now, I need you guys to make your wagers.
We get to see the question first, then wager?
You get to see the category.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yes, you get to see the category, then wager. JB, write your wager at the bottom of this page. Brian, write your wager on the back of that so that I have it locked in. You can't change your minds.
Okay. Well, we get to see the question first.
And you guys can also look at your point total right there if you want to see the difference.
Gotcha.
Obviously, if you miss, you lose whatever point you had. If you get it right, you gain it. So there's certainly some strategy to think about there. Once again, Brian is only behind 1,600 points. And a bottle of alcohol is on the line.
Wait, how? He's going to see my points, right?
No, he won't. You're going to give him the backside of that page. So he shouldn't see your wager.
So then write my score on the back of the page so I know what I'm going to play. Did you write?
That's not the right scores. Those are the old ones. But it was 21 to 19-6. I don't have any waiting music either, so when you guys think, I'm gonna have to hum. Na 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 na
Yes.
na 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 na. Is this the one you boxed, Brian?
Yeah.
Interesting. And JB, I could tell that's definitely your handwriting.
I didn't have the table. I had to chicken scratch it.
Isn't most of your writing chicken scratch? Be honest.
What's up?
Isn't most of your writing chicken scratch? Be honest. God's
Yeah.
watching. Good, just checking.
God's watching. That's fucked up. You think God listens to this podcast?
I hope so.
Ballsy.
I hope if he watches me shit, that he's at least listen to this podcast. I put a lot more effort into this.
At least subscribe, damn it.
Where's the likes, God? Download. All right. The question is, guys, Since 2010, there have been 115 40-plus point performances in fantasy football. No buzzer needed. You're going to think of your answer and give it to me.
But I already hit the buzzer.
I know you already hit the buzzer because it rang in my fucking ears. There have been 115 40-plus point games in the decade. What player has had the most 40-plus point performances from 2010 to 2019?
Who's going first?
So are we writing them?
You take your time and think. You have a little bit of time here. I don't want to rush you.
But do we want to? Are we writing them? Do we want to internet
Just say
them
them?
to you?
I mean, think about it. I mean, obviously, I trust you guys in the honor system. If you want to write it down, write it down. If you don't want to, just don't switch your answer like a dick. But go ahead and think. I'm going to give you 10 seconds or so. Transition.
This is including all positions, right?
All positions: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Who has had the most 40-plus point performances of the decade? This is also in PPR formats. Very important fact. PPR formats.
Let the beat drop.
All right, and we're back and ready to end it all. The 99th episode Showdown.
9-9?
9-9.
9-9.
I went up and doing that this whole episode.
Yeah.
We're now just figuring this out at the end.
Let's restart the whole thing.
This is opportunity completely wasted. We don't have another 9-9 till 199, guys.
9-9.
What am I supposed to say? 1-2-2. 1-2-2.
I sound like a choo-choo train.
All right, boys. Brian, you were playing from behind, so I'm going to ask you first. JB, have your answer in mind?
Okay.
Brian.
So I'm gonna say Julio Jones.
Brian's saying Julio Jones.
Actually, I'm gonna wait for you to pick because
And JB,
I was between two people.
your answer?
I'm going to go with... See, I wanted to say Drew Brees, and then you said PPR is a pretty important factor in this, so it
It's
made
not
me...
standard.
Yeah, so it made me question it. I think I'm just going to stick with my gut. Go with Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Aaron Rodgers is gonna be my other guess. This is stressful.
The anticipation is building.
Yes.
The most 40-point games in the last decade.
All right.
How much did everyone wager first?
So Brian's wager was 1,000.
Fuck, I thought you were going to go for it all.
No, because I was not confident. I knew we had more categories, so I didn't want to die.
JB wagered 1,800.
Ooh.
So, without further ado, the champion. I'm not quite sure who it is yet because neither of you got it right.
It's Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown is the man of the
Wow.
decade in terms of fantasy football.
Not even on my radar.
But who you had...
Oh, okay.
You
So
technically
this is
beat me.
interesting. So, I mean, this is up to you because I said Julio, who was second, and he said Breeze, who was third.
Well, we just both lost.
Oh, well, my question was, do we just want to, hey, who was closest? Maybe give the points to the closest?
No, we just both lose points.
This is a travesty. We only deal in absolutes.
Okay, that's fine. Just trying to get myself some more points. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to play the game here.
So with that in mind, as I tally up the final scores, any last minute thoughts from you guys? Anywhere in the game you think you could have done better?
So I'm surprised that you went to 1,800. Because you were up by 1,600. So now you're... The math is hard.
Yeah, I might have miscalculated.
Well, so that's okay, but... That'll be interesting.
And the winner, the 9-9 champ.
Oh, wait, is this the only question?
This is the last one.
Oh,
this
damn.
is it.
I
The
didn't
9-9
think so.
champ.
You won.
The winner is Joshua Bear.
Yeah.
Well done, sir. I will buy you a bottle of Laddie vodka.
Sick.
You talk shit, JB comes back and takes the victory from you.
That's right.
You know, I talk the shit, but he can't beat me. I'm the host.
Stupid games.
I like how you had two different buttons set up.
Yes, I did. I like how you peeped that out. Very nice. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. That is the 99th episode spectacular.
The 100th, we get to talk about the Combine.
Yes, exactly. 100th episode will be next week. We'll talk about the NFL Combine, dissect the data, get into this heated discussion, maybe even mention the tight ends. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, tight ends will be a little bit more now that we see who's like the more athletic ones of the bunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And I thought that's why I didn't really mind delaying it for a week in favor of this. This is a fun episode, and I think I'm going to be able to put the screen up here that you guys were watching so people can play right along. It should be a good time.
For sure.
So obviously, thanks you to you two. Obviously, there'd be no point in doing the show without you.
Thank you for doing all the hard work.
Oh,
yes.
We just come here and talk in microphones.
I'm happy to. I mean, it's just, like I said, this is an excuse to put you through this ridiculous shit that you wouldn't do otherwise.
It's fun.
I mean, if we
That's
just
the whole point of this,
if
right?
we were just trying to hang out, we'd probably be like, watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the 7th or 8th time.
Well, and that's kind of that's the beauty of this, right? It's like at the end of the day, if we have more than one person listening to this, I think it's a win. But at the end of the day, it brings us together.
Yeah, we've been fortunate. I mean, we're fortunate. We have a small, very loyal following of listeners.
We appreciate all of you.
Exactly. We even have some international listeners at this point. Some people in the UK, some people in Canada and Australia.
Team crumpets to y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't think you've ever been to the UK.
Neither of you, slut.
Yeah, but I didn't say
Team crumpets.
tinkers and I thought you said tinkers and crumpets. or
No,
something like
tea and crumpets. Come on.
Anyway, I think we still have a lot of room to grow. I think there's going to be this is the first of hopefully many more 100th episodes. And just thanks you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
All right. Combine time.
Have we ever come up with a sign off?
Well, I thought since this is kind of the end of an era, I thought JV could say trade draft kick some ass one last time.
All right, I will.
Can I say the B word?
What?
Can I say the B word?
I guess so. I don't know what the B word is.
I do.
You hate it.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening, and for the last time, don't forget to trade, draft, and kick some ass.
Bye.
Oh,
You forgot.